Hi, this is Simon Leung from simonleung.com back with another video, and today we're going to follow up on part 2 of a previous video about how to make $10,000 a month with a service-based business. You can find that video up here or in the description below, which some people may also call an agency or a consultancy or some kind of marketing firm. Whatever you want to call it, we're basically providing a service to a client. Now last time, I mentioned several different ways that you can get started by offering services or tasks that you can sell on a freelancing site called Fiverr. Just so that you know, Fiverr is only one of countless sites where you can offer freelancing or other client services, and in case you're wondering, despite the name being Fiverr, you can actually sell your services for more than just $5. It used to be only $5 services back in the day when they first got started, but now it's branched out to much higher cost offerings if you feel your time and effort is worth more, or you can offer additional upgrades at higher level of services at a higher price. Just wanted to touch on that really quickly to clear up some things because I know some of you had questions about that. But actually, that is not the point of this video. What I want to follow up on is your path to increasing your service packagings, where you might be starting out for just $5, but eventually being able to raise that to hundreds, maybe even 1,000 or more, just like what I charged when I first got started, like I discussed last time in my previous video. Hey, 1,000 an hour is not bad, right? So if you haven't had the chance to watch that video yet, make sure to check it out right now. Again, you should have seen a card that links to it earlier in the video, or I'll probably link it again for you below in the description so you can watch it after this video is over. But don't go anywhere yet. This video is important for you to watch until the very end because we're going to talk about how you can make $1,000 an hour with high value client services. It's going to be good. So without any further ado, let's do this. How can you start charging more for your services? Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? The answer is obvious. You better know what you're doing, and you better be one of the best, if not the best, in what you do. Don't pretend to be an expert and claim that you can do things that you can't. I've talked about the importance of being authentic before as one of the most important characteristics of success in a previous video that you can check out after this video. Link card up above or check the description after this video is over. I was able to charge $1,000 to my first client and many more after that because I established my authority early on as the Google Insider. Today, I'm more known for my free traffic generation skills with social SEO, but I actually got my internet marketing start leveraging on my previous position at Google headquarters as their most senior Google AdWords optimization specialist at the time. I created their ad strategies and policies, started the optimization team, and built the original agency team that managed millions in customer spend every single day. I had the authority and I leveraged on it. I chose to manage client ads because I was good at it and I knew it so well like the back of my hands that it literally took me minutes to build profitable campaigns from scratch. So every time I got a new client that paid me $1,000, it would take me no time at all to knock out a successful campaign for them that I knew absolutely worked. So you must also have this level of confidence if you want to charge the big bucks. Later on, I also branched out my services to consult with clients who want me to advise them on what to do instead of doing it for them. And for that, I charge USD 1,000 an hour. Pretty good, right? I think so too. But of course, to command that price, you better know what you're talking about. My full service optimization campaigns later also increased to USD 1,500 with options to upgrade if they wanted more services. I'm sure you'll agree that the money is good, but as you can probably imagine, even though I was good at this, and to me, it was fast and easy, it ultimately was still a lot of active work. As my business expanded, and I later on started to have my own affiliate marketing projects, created my own information products, and began traveling and speaking around the world, I realized I wanted to spend my time doing other things rather than servicing clients. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going back on my word and saying that client services is a bad thing. It still is and always will be a top way for anyone with the right work ethics to build a successful business. To make $10,000 a month, $1,000 an hour, or maybe even more. And that, by the way, is only the beginning. But like I said, and I cannot stress this enough, you must be good and you gotta know what you're doing with the right intentions to help your clients. For most people, to truly be able to help their clients would mean that they would need to spend a lot of time on their delivery. This was what caused me to walk away from the client services industry for a long while. Because for me, it was no longer about the money. I already had other successful ventures set up. I didn't actually need to do that because to me, it was more about the lifestyle. To have the freedom to live the kind of life that I actually enjoyed. But I knew, of course I knew, the opportunity was still there, becoming bigger and bigger by the moment, and it's becoming too good to ignore for long. My first step back into the industry was when a business partner approached me about starting an agency with a company based in China because we could hire people to do it all for us, affordably. Well, that was back in the good old days. And at that time, we grew the team to over 100 employees, although it was in fact a very traditional agency business. And with trainings, management, and traveling to our China office frequently to keep the team up to speed, it was not the lifestyle business that I originally thought it was. That said, if you're at the point in your life where profitability is currently a factor in your business choices, then I will say that this model is absolutely going to accomplish what you're after. By having a full-blown client services business where you are able to either provide done-for-you solutions or do consultations like me, both of which were big parts in how I got started, you can easily start to make 500 to even 1,000 an hour. Once you actually get to that point, and you've reached the stage in terms of skills, experience, and maturity. So if you do the math, 10 to 20 clients or 10 to 20 hours of work will already get you to 10,000 a month mark. Even as a speaker or trainer, this is another way that you can make 1,000 an hour, but that's totally a different topic that requires a totally separate set of skills. I will say though, that there are a lot more people who are doing that now, but I'm sure you'll agree, their intentions are definitely not in the right place. And probably most of them would never even dare to provide client services because they know they won't be able to deliver results. Another lesson for another day. So, if this is the path that you choose, my advice to you is to get good at what you do. Take the time to learn the craft, invest in yourself, read books, take classes, be a part of a community that renders proven results. This is the only way that you'll be able to build up enough authority to legitimately and ethically build up a brand that is worth $1,000 an hour. And if possible, do what I do. With enough experience, you'll learn how to create your own profitable client services business that will no longer take up so much of your time that it sacrifices your lifestyle. Personally, I've built out multiple client-based businesses with specific tasks that rarely requires me to talk to anybody or even to get out of the house. I am still able to provide life-changing value, be able to make recurring income, and once set up, make them almost completely passive. It doesn't matter how many clients I can take. In fact, I can honestly say that with what I've created, I can take on an unlimited number of clients and it will not get in the way of my internet lifestyle. And no, I'm not talking about outsourcing or hiring people. I can do it all myself if I wanted to. Now, of course, many of these are secrets that cannot be openly shared. Well, actually, I probably could, but we don't have that kind of time to do so right now. But I will say, my top active community leaders in my team not only get to learn this from me, but also have the opportunity to work with me to share in my profits. So if this is something that you want to do as well, like this video and comment below about what you are looking for in a service-based business, and we can definitely chat to see if there's a good fit. Even better, if you can make it out to one of my live events, I will personally show you some additional step-by-step action plans that you can take to start learning about these skills. But for now, if you want to keep updated on future follow-up videos on this topic, as well as other content about leadership, success, business, motivation, internet marketing skills, or anything related to making money online, consider hitting that red subscribe button and of course clicking on the bell notification next to it so that you won't miss a thing. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. You can find that video in the description. Again, you should have... Pretty good, right? I think so too. But well, that was back in the good old days. This was back in the good old days. That being said, if you're at the point in your life where profitability... That said, if you're at the point in your life where make the most... Another lesson for another day.